Dispatch, I'm on scene. Dispatch, I'm gonna need backup.
Hello and welcome to Mostly Ghostly. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really does help our small channel to grow and improve. Also, please leave comments on your own scary encounters. Thank you. Now let us continue.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano, que é isso, mano?
Mano, não tem nada.
Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano, bora, mano.
Doido, Deus me livre, mano.
Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano, vai, mano. Vai, mano. Corre. Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho?
En un principio pareciera que la planta que está ahí en la esquina ocasiona el fenómeno, pero eso no tendría ningún sentido. ¿Qué fuerza movía esta puerta? Los agentes se vieron atraídos hacia el sonido, obviamente, y ya hacia el final, una última manifestación pareció haberlos asustado.
This chilling footage was uploaded by most viral videos. It takes place at night in a park with outdoor workout equipment. There's no long preamble, the footage shows us immediately what's going on. It looks as though there's a ghost or two using the exercise equipment. A group of policemen surround the workout equipment, which seems to be moving on its own. The eerie sound of the metal slamming onto the ground as it moves is certainly disturbing. While it's not known why the group of officers were in the park in the first place, some viewers have speculated that local residents called the police out to investigate the strange moving equipment. The police are so stunned by the event that some of them take out their own phones to film it. After posting the footage to the internet, it quickly spread, going viral on numerous social media sites. While many viewers have called the footage a hoax, it's hard to believe that these police officers would put their reputation and careers on the line to play a simple prank. So what do you think's going on in this footage? Love to hear your opinions on it in the comments section below.
What seems to be the problem?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
Does anyone live in the house?
Yes, my husband, myself, and our 2 kids, but they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
How many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
Alright, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any, like, pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Just stay right here. Hello? If anyone's here, make yourself known. Please. Are you inside? chance you get upstairs. Police, anyone inside, make yourself known. Downstairs, clearance. Yeah, we're good.
Big shout out to Heather. From all of us here at Team Mostly Ghostly, thank you, Heather, for being part of the darkness with us. Whether you're watching with the lights off or pretending you're not scared, your support helps keep the haunted house alive. Your presence means more than you know, and you're always welcome on this side of the veil. You've been seen. You've been warned.
Downstairs, clearance. Downstairs clear? Yeah, we're good.
Now, something that's odd about this video is that all the closets appear to be empty. Although somewhat strange, the video's description states that the homeowner occasionally rents out the house through Airbnb. So, as to prevent guests/renters from stealing personal items such as clothes, leaving the closets empty is necessary. Now, another thing that viewers point out is that the cops don't bother turning on the lights. This is actually normal though, as taking the time to find the light can spell life or death for the officer. All officers must be ready to confront any danger during a search, meaning that all their attention is solely given to the threat at hand. However, the doors opening by themselves when the officer searches upstairs, and the sudden footsteps heard right behind him are things that viewers can't seem to explain. Whatever it might have been, the homeowner can rest assured that nobody's inside. But depending if she's a believer in the paranormal, living with a ghost, or something else entirely, may be equally disturbing. This video, like most others, remains a mystery.
This was captured by an officer who just started patrolling the night shift at a new job. People told him that this old building might be haunted, but he didn't believe his fellow officers. Just ghost stories, he thought. Well, then the following unfolded.
No mames, güey, necesito que alguien venga, güey. Se escuchan cosas, güey, y... No mames, se escucha la puta regadera, güey, del puto baño, güey. No mames. Necesito que alguien venga, güey, me estoy cagando de miedo, güey, al chile, güey. Oiga, güey. No mames, güey, no prende la puta luz, güey. No mames, Cuchi, güey. No seas ojete, güey. No mames. No mames, güey. Hay alguien, güey. A la verga. No mames. Su puta madre, güey. No mames. No mames.
A creepy pale face is peeking out at him from behind a wall.
There was something eerily different about this space. Intrigued and slightly anxious, he decided to leave his camera behind in hopes of capturing any odd occurrences as he moved on to explore the rest of the lodge. Hours ticked by with nothing noteworthy happening, but then something strange was caught on camera. Take a look. Upon reviewing the footage, S noticed the back cushion of a chair pressing against the wooden frame as if an invisible entity was sitting on it. This bizarre sight left S baffled. His intuition had been right, something was indeed off about this room. This mysterious event raises questions. Could there be a logical explanation for what the camera captured, or is this evidence of something beyond our understanding? The answer remains elusive.
The taxi driver remotely opens the door in the back with a switch, expecting the woman to step inside the vehicle. But when he looks again, there's no one there. So the confused driver simply closes the door and drives away. But just a few minutes later, he drives through a tunnel on the road. Without him knowing, his drive recorder captures something absolutely terrifying. The extremely disturbing figure of a woman can be seen appearing in the backseat of his car. Not once, but twice. She appears distorted with a swollen face, one creepy eye open and one closed. The taxi driver claims that he had no idea what was happening so close behind him. He says that he felt a disturbing chill at the time, but he didn't see or hear anything unusual. The driver believes this to be the manifestation of a spirit of the victim of a traffic accident on this road, forever lost on the streets of Japan, trying to get a ride back home.
picks up the dustpan to collect the garbage, she suddenly notices that the broom has vanished into thin air. This sight completely baffles the girl, leaving her standing still in bewilderment. She can't comprehend how the broom she was holding just moments ago could disappear. Could it be a ghost? After several minutes of searching, the girl still can't find the vanished broom. Perplexed, she scratches her head and decides to grab another broom. She plans to finish her work first and then analyze what happened. Continuing with her task, the girl takes out a new broom to resume sweeping. Perhaps the captivating content on TikTok distracted her. Unfortunately, in her multitasking state, her phone coincidentally drops to the ground. The girl looks at her fallen phone with great distress. However, at that moment, she suddenly spots the missing broom, startling her to the point where she almost shouts for her mother. If it weren't for the surveillance footage, her experience today might have required a Nobel Prize-winning physicist to explain.
Someone must have heard all this. Wait. Where the hell did they go? Why didn't they just take off in the truck? Well, they're up to something. They have to be. Is this thing still rolling? Oh shit, it is. Okay. See if I can find out where they went. Alright. It looks like they went off the right in this direction. So let's see if I can catch up to them. I don't care what that thing is. No one's getting away from me that easily. Not after what they did tonight. Damn. What is this place? Looks abandoned. Or at least pretty run down. It's gotta be a mall or something. What the hell are they doing in a place like this? This must be where they broke in. Or at least where someone broke in. Jesus, this place definitely looks bigger on the inside. Looks fairly intact, but my god did they let this place go. These are the old businesses they closed down. Architecture looks super retro though. This place had to be built in like the late 60s to early 70s at least. I wonder if there's still... No way! How is there still power in this place? Well, if there is still power, hopefully the phones here still work. I gotta make sure backup knows I'm here, otherwise they'd be looking everywhere to try and find where the action is. I think that's a map right there. Let's see if I can find the...
On December 31st of 2022, 3 policemen were dispatched to a house after receiving a call from a neighbor who reported that loud, strange noises were coming from inside. The neighbor stated that they heard deep, guttural noises and piercing screeches that were unlike anything they'd ever heard. When the police arrived, they were deeply disturbed by what they found. Now, the video itself was taken by a paramedic who was immediately called to the scene. As it turns out, the police requested immediate medical care as they were unprepared to deal with the situation at hand. They had no idea that the house they were in once belonged to a family of cannibals who enjoyed butchering human flesh and making exotic dishes that consisted of human remains. This cannibalistic family has since passed away, but their house still remains in its shabby condition in a small town located in Greater Poland. On the night of New Year's Eve in 2022, a 20-year-old woman named Kamilka had been inside the house with a couple of friends. They were all playing with the Ouija board with the intent of conjuring the spirits of the cannibalistic family and the victims they consumed. This was a bad idea, as all of a sudden, Kamilka began acting erratically and extremely feral before barricading herself inside a room. Something had gone terribly wrong. According to her friends, Kamilka had seemingly become possessed. When the police came, they were left highly unnerved by what they saw. This is what was caught. Terrified by Kamilka's strange behavior, the police are unable to go inside and save her. So, as a final attempt to get her out, they head outside and place a ladder against the side of the room where she hides. This, however, did not go as expected. Police tell Kamilka that her daughter Victoria is with them as an attempt to lure her out of the room, but this didn't seem to work, given that she still stayed inside. Unfortunately, not much else is caught on camera as the video ends abruptly, but according to the paramedic who shot the video, Kamilka was eventually taken to the hospital. Strangely enough, it was upon arriving at the hospital that she started acting normal again. After being thoroughly examined by a psychiatrist, Kamilka showed no signs of any psychiatric disorders. Her blood was also checked for any intoxicating substances that could explain her strange behavior, but no traces of any drugs were found in her system. To this day, Kamilka's family nor her friends could explain what happened inside that house. All that is known is that her family wishes to never see their daughter ever like this again. Whether Kamilka was possessed or if she had a temporary psychosis remains a mystery.
In 2019, bodycam footage surfaced of police responding to a call to a vacant house after the neighbors claimed a dark-haired figure entered the home. Now the neighbors knew that no one lived there, so they called the police. This is because a murder had happened there just weeks prior, when Chris Watts took the lives of his pregnant wife and 2 daughters, and ever since his arrest, the house sat vacant. Now the deputies knew the history of this home and assumed someone broke in for an easy robbery. And as they began to approach the home, they notice that the garage lights are already on. So they decide to start their search there, and you can tell by their demeanor that they're uneasy.
Cooksy, hold where you're at. We'll come out to the garage. Frederick Police Department, anybody in the garage? Frederick Police Department, make yourself known.
There's no way to get in, like, on the top or anything?
I don't see any access. Just no access points.
Is it sealed off from the top on that side? Yeah, never mind.
By the time they reach the garage, it appears the lights are off, so they look for any entry points the intruder may have used. So while this deputy checks the kitchen, the others investigate upstairs.
Right there. Shut up. Blue coming out.
You can see the officer almost seems nervous as he keeps guard in front of the kitchen. But more importantly, I want you to take note that the officer opens the closet to check for intruders, but then closes it right after. Because this will be an important detail in the next clip as the officers are getting ready to leave after clearing the entire home.
Like vents like those that are big enough that maybe they open and go like that.
Let's go clear upstairs.
Almost.
Frederick Police Department, anybody upstairs? Frederick Police Department, anybody upstairs? Make yourself known. You guys want to cover me? I'll grab the gate. Okay.
I'll hold down here.
Did you see it? Because as the officer pans the body cam, it looks like the closet is opening entirely on its own. Now whether this is paranormal or not, this has led many people to believe that this house is haunted. And it should be noted that Chris Watts was given 5 life sentences and has gone on record saying that every night in his jail cell that he's haunted by the spirits of his family. But as always, let me know what you think.
Catherine. Catherine. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Catherine. Catherine. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You know, it's probably just some crackheads again, to be honest.
You're probably right. Either way, I want to get this one over with. Police department. Shh. Police department, let yourself be known. Jesus. Watch that door.
All right. I'm gonna check down this hallway. Circle back.
Copy that. Our Father, art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Police department. If there's anyone in here, let yourself be known.
Grab the REM pod. Everybody heard that. There's no way they didn't hear that on the camera.
Oh my god, my heart is racing.
That sounded so loud. That was probably the loud.
Are you the evil one, Robert? If you are, touch that device. Why can't I feel anything? And these devices we have. What? What's... Thank you!
Guys, that's never gone off before.
Went off ever.
That's the first time that's gone off. Can you let go? It stopped. Alright.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Could you touch it hard?
Guys, listen to that.
What was that? That was really loud. Holy shit. That was on the bleachers.
That was.
There's nothing there.
If you're on the bleachers, can you do that again?
Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more spooky content. Thank you.